What's up with it, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright guys, get right into it. You already know the vibes. You already know what type of time I'm on. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, well damn, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Check out Raiderinfo.com. Don't forget to hit the likes on this video. Now, I'm feeling good. I'm refreshed. About 8 o'clock here on the East Coast. I've been in the gym 2 days. I ain't been able to be in the gym for 6 months. I know you don't give a damn about that. I don't care, but I'm going to tell you. I know you don't care about my health. I know you don't care about my well-being. All y'all care about is the madness that's going on with the Las Vegas Raiders, and I'm here to supply you with the fix, okay? Now, when you talk about Derek Carr, you talk about Josh McDaniels, when you think about the alien himself, which is Mark Davis, I don't know if he's a human being, you think about the fact that comments after comments after comments lead me to believe that there is zero chance that Derek Carr is going to be the quarterback next year for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I know I hear some applause from the haters in the background. I hear a little bit of cheers from the disgruntled fans out there. I don't give a damn. You got to understand. I do not like Derek Carr more than I like the Raiders. Okay? I just think Derek Carr has not been the biggest problem. And I feel like the franchise has not done enough since Derek Carr has been there to actually help the franchise succeed. Not just Derek Carr, okay? And if you think about it, if I asked you a question that you had to pick one, do you want to get rid of a quarterback or do you need to upgrade that defense? And you can only pick one. I think you guys would pick to upgrade the defense, which means to me that Derek Carr can't be the biggest problem if he's not the first thing you would fix if you could only fix one thing. Okay, so let's just let that go right there. Let that go right there, okay? Let that go right there. All right, now, the reason why I say that I think Derek Carr is going after this season is not because he sucks or I don't want him to be here or whatever. That doesn't really matter. That's irrelevant. At the end of the day, the writing is on the wall. Where there's smoke, there's fire. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's not a goddamn snake, okay? So at the end of the day, when I heard the comments of Derek Carr calling out players in the locker room, when Derek Carr showed the emotion at his press conference and started saying there's guys in the locker room that may not be doing this, may not be doing that, may not be doing the right things. And no, he didn't say those exact words. He was kind of alluding to those and implying certain things. Devontae Adams also shared the same sentiment, but ain't nobody trying to hear about Devontae Adams right now. They only hear about Derek Carr. So when Derek Carr said those comments, everybody starts thinking, well, what's he talking about? Who's he talking about? What's going on in the locker room? Oh my God, it's this. Oh my God, it's that. And then you fast forward and Josh McDaniels comes out the next day and pretty much says, I don't know what the hell Derek's talking about. I don't share the same ideas that Derek has. I don't believe I know anything what Derek Carr is referring to. You would have to ask Derek Carr. He would never say those things to players. That's what Josh McDaniels said. I would never say those kind of things to players. He has no issue with the players' efforts. He has no issue with the commitment. He has no issue with the fight in the players. So right there, he's drawing a line of, this is my side, that's Derek's side. I'm going to be on the side of the other players. Derek Carr is pretty much going to be on the side by himself, right? So you look at the obvious disconnect between Josh McDaniels, the head coach, and Derek Carr. That's not a good sign. But furthermore, what makes it even worse, what really cements it and makes it permanent in my mind that Derek Carr is probably done with the Raiders is the fact that when the owner, Mark Davis, came out and spoke, he pretty much gave another endorsement, another public endorsement to Josh McDaniels. He said, Josh is the guy. We're going to give him time to rebuild the team. We're going to give him time to get the personnel that he wants in here. And I gave him my blessing. I gave him my endorsement when I gave him a 4-year contract. So we're not going to get rid of him in 1 year, which I understand, but that means to me that either Josh McDaniels is going to stay or Derek Carr is going to stay. Both of them are not going to stay. And when you hear the comments from the owner, it sounds like he's on the side of Josh McDaniels. When you hear the comments from Josh McDaniels, he's on the side of Josh McDaniels as well. So it just looks like if there's a voting process here, Derek Carr is going to be the odd man out. And honestly, he's going to be the fall guy. They're going to throw him under the bus because if you get rid of Derek Carr and bring in a new quarterback, I have no issues with that, but it also buys a head coach more time. If you're a new head coach and you're on a 4-year contract and you bring in a new quarterback, that buys you at least another season or two to try to implement what you want to implement, try to execute what you need to execute with bringing your personnel in, because you can always say, hey, it was my first year with this quarterback. He needs to learn the system. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. He's young. He's a rookie. Whatever the case may be, I understand the whole idea of building a defense with the money you save from cutting Derek Carr and stuff like that. I completely understand that. You get a rookie quarterback on a contract. It allows you to do a lot of things there. And if we're rebuilding an entire franchise, then that's what it's going to take. My only issue is you told us we wasn't rebuilding a franchise. You told us we were just reloading and upgrading certain things, and that was not to be true, because at the end of the day, this is a rebuild. You're benching players and making players inactive that aren't injured. You got Darren Waller, Hunter Renfro. You're pretty much saying, hey guys, no need to come back now. We're not playing for anything. Get better, get well, because when I'm here next year, I'm going to need you guys to be healthy, okay? And I just think that when you talk about cutting Derek Carr saves you millions of dollars, maybe 40, 50, $100 million in cutting Derek Carr, then I believe that that's what you have to do if it's going to cost that kind of money to upgrade this team. And right now it looks like you're going to need a lot of help on that defense. I do believe that some of his contract verbiage is set up just because of other things, not necessarily set up just to give the Raiders an out and give the Raiders the upper hand with the no trade clause and cutting them, and all of that stuff sounds good, but I don't know if the Raiders gave him that contract so they can just get rid of him this year. I do believe Derek Carr was probably in a situation where he had to prove himself this year. If he could carry this team to do anything like it did last year, I believe he might have had some more longevity in his career with the Raiders. But right now, it just sounds like there's no chance that Derek Carr is going to be a Raider next year. I want you to get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Is Derek Carr done in Vegas? Do you want Derek Carr to be done in Vegas? I don't know why I asked that question, because based on my DMs and my tweets and my Instagram, y'all hate Derek Carr anyway. So whatever. He's going to be gone. You guys will be happy. Hopefully the Raiders start winning, so then we'll all be happy. But until the meantime, get in the comments, like the video if you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like the content on this channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Until the next time, as always, Raider Honcho out.